Hi, today we're going to talk about doing some exercises, stretches if you have pain, particularly on your lower back on the left hand side. This can be fairly common. Generally it originates from the sort of top of the glute area, perhaps into the lower back. But we'll go over some exercises and some stretches that hopefully should aim to relieve some of that tension for you and relieve the pain. First one we're going to do is just a little set of squats. We want to come down as far as you can. Obviously if you're in pain, don't work so that you're in a great deal of pain. Some stiffness, mild pain is okay as long as you're not pushing it too hard. So we're going to do a set of squats to start with. Again, remember to push your bum out backwards, keeping your upper body nice and upright. Okay, good. So we're going to look to do a stretch to stretch out the glute on the left hand side. If you sit down, legs to the side, you want your left leg to be at the bottom of this stretch, so right leg is on top. We're going to keep that left leg bent and you're going to come down over the top of that leg and try and stretch out this glute. Okay, this is a particularly good stretch. One I use myself quite a lot. I recommend hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds. You should feel the stretch ease throughout that. As it eases, you can begin to come out of that stretch. Next up, we're going to do a side bend. Now, this again is going to open out all that left hand side of the lower back. We're just going to come up and over to that side. Just hold the stretch for a few seconds. And we're going to come back down again and ease it out. We're going to do that about 3 or 4 times. The idea is that each time you should just be able to relax and deepen that stretch a bit further. You should feel it deep here in the side. So we'll do it one more time. Okay, good. Next stretch we're going to do is another one for that glute muscle. Slightly different stretch, so hopefully you should target a different area. We're going to sit down. You want to sit so that your right leg is underneath. Your left foot is then going to come onto the outside of that leg. And if you sit up straight, you should feel the stretch in that left hand glute. Again, the further upright you sit, the more you feel the stretch. You can deepen the stretch further by twisting, or even place one arm over and turn yourself around. That's again, hold that stretch again 20 to 30 seconds, or I like to say until you feel it just give. You'll feel it slightly all of a sudden, the stretch will be able to be a bit more relaxed and a bit more give. Then you know that you've achieved a good stretch on that muscle. We're going to do another side bend, but this time we're going to do it from a kneeling position. So again, just kneeling back, sat back on your heels, you're just going to reach over to that side. Again, really should feel it in the left hand side of the back. That's it, good. Next one we're going to do, this is a nice stretch. You can do it as a general stretch for the back. You're going to sit back on your heels, reach forward. If you do this one first, just reach in the centre. After you've done that, bring your hands over to the right hand side and do the same stretch. That way you're going to target specifically the lowest left side of your back. Again, holding that stretch until you feel it give. Okay, and And the last one we're going to do, again, it's more of a mobilisation exercise to try and help loosen up any tension that you've got there. We're just going to come down and work alternately touching the opposite toes. Make sure you stand up straight in the middle, coming down, back upright, and you carry it on. Again, sort of 20 of these is good. It's enough to get the muscles working and ease out any tension that's there. Okay, that's good. You can run through those exercises a couple of times. You'll find that as you go through them, the stiffness begins to ease in your lower back.